Points North. I'm your host, Deborah Cruikshank, and today we are at a very special event at the Discovery Center right here in Kenora. And as you can see, there's crowds starting to gather. We are going to see and get to know citizens right here from Northwestern Ontario who are receiving the Queen Diamond Jubilee Medal of Honor. All throughout the show, we are going to see how these citizens have impacted our communities. But first, here's trending. Let's take a look at what's trending in Northwestern Ontario. Check this out. Our health celeb Sarah MacArthur in Thunder Bay is working up a storm as part of her program to get fit and feel great. Here she is getting the first punch on a bag. We'll be checking in with Sarah next week to talk about her progress. We on Points North are a fan of the funny pictures people manage to find and post online. So here's a few. Getting social in the shower is now easier. In real life, would you really like someone's post? And of course, there's Sad Cat. But don't be pessimistic like Sad Cat. Get onto our Facebook page because if you like it, you can enter our draw to win a dinner for two at Bijou Steakhouse in Kenora just in time for the holidays. We're also on Twitter and good old-fashioned email. We love your feedback and don't be afraid to post your funny pics. What do you want to say to your grandma tonight?
I gotta say good job.
We're supporting our grandma,
And who's your grandma?
Alice Jardine.
And what attributes does she have that she deserves an award tonight?
She does lots of volunteer hours for our community and stuff.
I love her.
My husband David Zroback is getting a medal for his volunteerism with veterans issues.
And do you have a message you want to send him tonight?
I love you and good job, and we're happy that we're here.
All I want to say is, David, I'm very, very proud of you, and you've done a wonderful job, and thank you for being a great son.
What attributes did Jared bring to the table to reserve his honor this evening?
Jared works with me with the Youth Action on Drugs Project at the Health Unit, and he's been a very positive role model for the youth here in Kenora.
And do you have a message you want to send to Jared?
I am very, very proud of you, and you're very deserving of this reward.
So do you have a message you want to give Jared tonight?
Just congratulations. We're all very proud of him.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you. Sarah Campbell, our Kenora Rainy River MPP, also had Jubilee medals to hand out, and Tommy Johnson has this story for you.
Congratulations.
The Queen's Diamond Jubilee Medal, designed to honor Canadians from the many walks of life who inspire those around them. And this past month, 2 of Her Majesty's medals were handed out to 2 deserving candidates in the Dryden area.
On behalf of Her Majesty the Queen, on behalf of myself and countless thousands of others who you have inspired, it is an honor and a privilege to present Georgina Williams with the Diamond Jubilee Medal and to say on behalf of all of us, thank you. So, oops.
Nominated for her inspiring series of autobiographical books, Georgina Williams' story is one of healing and sharing with others the message of turning your life around when facing difficult times.
I don't want to sound coyly humble. I don't believe in that stuff. But I still think there's got to be people a lot more deserving of it than I am. I wrote 5 books. I've written a lot of children's stories, and I do talk to kids and whatever. But I think there are people who've done a lot more significant things than I've ever done. So I'm kind of amazed at it.
I think one of the messages to take from all that Georgina has gone through is that, don't let your past define you. Don't let what experiences you've gone through in various points of your life hold you back. That you can become anything.
Thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome. Congratulations. You're so deserving.
The other medal was handed out to retired Dryden High School teacher Harry McMaster, who, in his many years of teaching, realized the importance of using sport as a way to enhance the lives of those around him, and, in turn, created the Dryden High School Athletic Department.
It is an honor and a privilege to present Mr. Harry McMaster with a Diamond Jubilee Medal. You could come up.
I remember the time that, well, we're here for a football game, not reminiscing time. But I do remember the time we put in the first track and how we had to move it because the contractor said he couldn't put in a 440 track. And I showed him, just using grade 13 trig, that we could. So we did.
Although receiving the award for completely different reasons, both Williams and McMaster's dedication to inspire others with their stories and actions are the same, making them perfect candidates to receive this prestigious medal.
I thought at first it was a joke, then I thought it was a mistake. And I think one of the main things it means is that I'm finally accepted by my group. You know, and there are people who think I'm worthy of this.
All the things that I did back in the early 40s, the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, it all came natural to me in a sense. I assumed it was expected. Nobody else was doing it. Nobody else would do it. And we had the best doggone track between Thunder Bay and Winnipeg. Anyway, thank you very, very much. This is indeed an honor. Thank God.
In Dryden, I'm Tommy Johnson.
Pretty soon, we are going to be meeting these recipients on stage and in person. There are some incredibly touching stories coming ahead for you. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. We are upstairs at the Discovery Center in Kenora, and we just snuck away from the Queen Jubilee's Medal of Honor ceremony. And pretty soon, we are going to meet Jared McLean, who is one of the youngest recipients of this award ever. Canada, and
Jared McLean is the youngest recipient here today, but in his 18 years so far, he has been very involved in his community. He is the founding force behind the first ever Kenora Youth Council. He has been involved with the Health Unit's Youth Action Against Drugs program and the Positive Spaces group at Beaver Brae. He is a leader among his peers and highly regarded by those who have worked with him. Thank you and congratulations, Jared.
We just saw Jared get his medal, and now it is time to meet him. We had a chance to catch up with him at Beaver Brae Secondary School earlier in the week, and here's his story.
My name is Jared McLean. I'm 18 years old and I'm a student at Beaver Brae Secondary School, and I'm a recipient of the Queen Elizabeth II Diamond Jubilee Medal. And I'm getting that medal due to all the volunteer work I do, especially the stuff I've done with the City Council regarding the Kenora Youth Council.
Do you have a guess on how many volunteer hours?
Maybe 300 or so. Through the last couple of years I've been volunteering, there's definitely been an increase in youth involvement in the community. We've done a lot of different things with the Youth Action Against Drugs program with the Northwestern Health Unit, as well as the Youth Counselor program that's coming out in November. I think promoting diversity and encouraging people to be themselves is really important. My favorite thing would probably be the support we've gotten. I'm really surprised at all of the people who are eager to help us out and eager to get involved.
Hi Luke. What's up?
My role model is definitely Kristen Balmer. She's a nurse at the Northwestern Health Unit, and she's really been an important part of getting all this youth activity up and running. She's been a great support throughout the years. I really think that everyone should be involved in community service, especially youth, as they're the leaders of today and the leaders of the future. So I think that in my position and doing the volunteer work I do, I'm setting a precedent for other youth to get involved.
Jared, congratulations.
Thank you.
It's a huge honor this evening, and being one of the youngest recipients to ever receive this honor, how are you feeling tonight?
I'm very excited and honored to have received the award.
Do you feel like it's going to fuel your advocacy for all of these different youth issues?
I definitely do. It's a step in the right direction, and it's going to show a lot of people that youth are an important part of the community.
Absolutely. So where is your volunteering going next?
I'm in the community for another year until I go to school in September, so I'll be doing a lot of other stuff at the school and with the city.
Excellent. Are you going to be liking Points North on Facebook?
Definitely, I'll have to do that.
You will have to. After we spend all this time with you, do you know that you can win a steak dinner for two at the Bijou Steakhouse if you like us on Facebook?
Oh, I'll definitely have to like you now.
And you have to tell all your friends.
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. Stay tuned. We are going to meet some of the other recipients of the Jubilee Medal Award this evening, and one of those is a volunteer who's been volunteering for over 40 years. Stick around for the whole story. We are at the Discovery Center in Kenora, where we are witnessing the Queen Diamond Jubilee Medal of Honor ceremony, and right there in the background is one of the recipients from this evening, Woody Linton, and he's up there with his family getting his photo with his fabulous, beautiful medal. We are going to meet another volunteer from the community who has put in over 40 years of volunteer in and around the community. But first, we are going to meet Catherine Taddy McLeod, and it was her contribution to the musical community that earned her a medal earlier this evening.
My name is Catherine McLeod, sometimes referred to as Tatty. I have been in the music business for a number of years, directing choirs, the G-Clef Choir in the Music Ben, St. Albans Church Choir, and when I taught school, I worked with children. So it's been a wonderful life of music for me.
This is Christ the Lord, let us all be glad.
I just think it's in me, and I started as a very young girl. We're all at different ages, and the one thing that we have in a common bond is our music. We don't think of age when we're together. It's been a way of life for me. I can't imagine not doing it in some form, but perhaps the day is going to come when I can't. So in the meantime, I enjoy each day.
Glorious, long to reign over us, God save the Queen.
Enhancement of music in Kenora and the surrounding areas for 60 years and more. She's well known for being the musical director of the Guys and Gals Community Choir, which raised money for many local charities. She is also the choir director and organist for St. Albans Cathedral and a member of the 8 Hands, 2 Pianos group, which has entertained and brought enjoyment to so many. She has worked for many community organizations, including the Kinsman, Rotary, and many more.
Always a pleasure joining us, our Member of Parliament, Mr. Greg Rickford. So, such a historical evening. How does it feel to be such a big part of it?
Very special, as I said earlier tonight. Probably one of the most important things I've done as Member of Parliament. We were in Dryden last night, and Kenora tonight. We'll be going to other parts of the riding in the next couple of weeks. Celebrating people really who make things work. I mean, these are people that donate their time at the Legion. They've served their country. They're a mentor at their high school. We had a fellow here tonight that stands out amongst his fellow students. And notably, these are people who were nominated by their peers, by community members. I mean, how much more exciting could that be? They're not hand-picked people. These are your neighbors, your friends, or the people that you serve saying, you made a difference, and that matters. And so, I mean, what more could you want to celebrate? You heard the mayor talk tonight. It's what makes our city go round, and we were just thrilled to honor them tonight.
Excellent. Well, it was a beautiful ceremony. And just before I let you go, I just need to ask you about your red finger.
Oh man, I got burned right on TV. Okay, so there's a beautiful cake that we had made, and it has fabulous red icing around it. And while I'm not a big fan of cake, I love icing with all my heart.
Me
Almost,
too.
yeah.
You're totally busted. You're totally busted. I knew it. I knew it.
Anyways, in the name of our recipients,
Absolutely.
I will take the red finger.
You'll take it home with you.
Thank
you very much.
All right, appreciate it.
Right after this, we are going to meet our volunteer of 40 plus years in the community. Stick around.
It is truly admirable to see such a commitment to improving our way of life in this community.
Welcome back. We are at the Queen Diamond Jubilee Award ceremony in Kenora, and we are honoring recipients tonight who have dedicated a lot of their time, a lot of their energy, and a lot of their efforts to this community. We are now going to go meet Alice Jardine, who has put in 36 years of her 40 years of volunteering in at the Blood Donor Clinic. She's an incredible woman, and she's contributed so much to this community. Here is her story now.
Hi, my name is Alice Jardine, and I'm here at the Blood Donor Clinic, which I have volunteered for 37 years. And I also have volunteered in other organizations within the community for a total of 44 years. I have had 5 children, 4 daughters and a boy. And when my son was a year old, my neighbor who worked at Kendall Credit Union, he came to our home, and he thought that it would be a good idea if I got involved with the public relations at the credit union. That's actually where my volunteer started, and then slowly I got into volunteering. Thank you, honey. I'm here, I'm there, whether it's the Legion, whether it's around the hospital or the senior center or just blood donor clinic. I started the Tree of Life 25 years ago. This is the 25th year, so that really makes me feel, a special year. And also the Swinging Seniors, I started that too at the senior center, and that was 10 years this year. I haven't left you, honey.
No, I know.
And if I can be helpful and do things for other people, I've got so much to be thankful for that if I can give to others from my heart, that's what I want to do.
Alice Jardine has been a full-time volunteer for over 40 years and is well known for being involved in many, many, many community events and organizations. It's not in my notes, but I know she helped begin the Hospital Foundation here in Kenora. She has canvassed and raised funds for numerous charities over the years and has helped to raise tens of thousands of dollars. It has been an integral part of the New Horizons Senior Center.
It's beautiful. Well, Alice, we just watched you receive your medal. How are you feeling in this moment?
My heart is deeply touched, and I've always adored the Queen, Queen Elizabeth II. And as we have our meetings at the Legion, and her picture is hanging up on the stage of the auditorium, as we sing God Save Our Gracious Queen, I just always have adored and had a special place in my heart for the Queen.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
It's very touching for me tonight.
Well, we are incredibly proud of you.
Thank you.
You have fallen into a very small group of incredible people that are honored in the country. Congratulations.
Yes. Thank you.
And enjoy it.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And when heaven smiles with love and light, and earth looks back so dazzling bright.
Don't forget about our contest, of course, by liking us on Facebook, following us on Twitter, or just emailing us your contact information. You can be entered to win a steak dinner for two at the new restaurant in Kenora, the Bijou Steakhouse. So have a great night. Next week on Points North, we will be lighting up the Christmas tree in downtown Kenora. So until then, I'm going to enjoy this beautiful piece of cake. Thank you very much.
You're most welcome.
And we will see you. Thank you. We'll see you again next week.
We got season 2 of Fishing with Gussie. Lots of big bass, lots of big walleyes, pike, muskie, big channel cats. I'm getting my butt kicked. This is so awesome. There's nowhere else in North America or in Canada that you can get fish like that. Well, that's gotta go. It's got over 36 inches. We have lots of fun, catch lots of big fish, and show you some tips Saturdays and Sundays on CJBN.